Hello everybody and welcome back to another Figurehead Reviews video, and today we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends Armored Thanos Build-A-Figure wave Captain America from the Avengers Endgame wave. We have Cap here in the front window, Avengers logo down there. He doesn't actually come with a Build-A-Figure piece, but whatever. Avengers logo at the top. We do get some artwork here on the side, and then we actually get some different artwork on the back. Down here at the bottom, we do have all the other figures needed in this wave, not including Cap, because again, he does not come with a piece. And then up here, we do have the read-up. The First Avenger, Steve Rogers, continues to protect the world from evil as the star-spangled hero, Captain America. And down here at the bottom, we do have the UPC code, so you can check with your local retailer to see if they have this in stock. But enough about that. Let's get this open and take a look at Captain America. And here is Captain America outside of his packaging, and I mean, it's kind of cool that we're getting this body mold just because from the trailers anyway, it looks like these suits are going to play a significant role, I'm guessing, in Endgame, and it is interesting that they gave them to us. I think it's kind of a easy way for Hasbro to get us to buy some of the 2-pack that we have, and then the Captain America to get multiples of them. And it is interesting that they didn't pack a Build-A-Figure with this one, maybe just because they figured that this is going to be something where people are going to buy at least 2 for potential head swaps and whatnot. But either way, he doesn't come, like I said, with a Build-A-Figure piece, so he only comes with his shield as a accessory. So we'll take a look at that real quick, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at the figure. And as mentioned, Captain America does only come with the one accessory, which is his shield, and it's actually a little bit of an update. So this is some of the previous MCU shields that we've gotten in the past, and you can see that they got a little bit more going on with this ring here, and actually a little bit more definition throughout that silver as well. You get a little line going through there where you didn't on this one. So, and the star is different. So this is actually a newly sculpted shield, which is pretty cool. However, the back side is still the same, which I'm not really surprised at that. What I will say is one of the interesting pieces about this shield with this particular figure is this chunk here on his wrist makes it kind of difficult for his arm to go all the way through. What I had to do was actually just kind of had him gripping on to this piece. There we go, like that, and then that way he could hold the shield that way. I could get his arm if I pull this hand off and then run the arm all the way through and then put the hand back on the other end. I was fine, but it's going to be very difficult, and same thing goes with the fist side. It's going to be very difficult to get the arm or the hand all the way through that second rung, so I wouldn't even bother and just probably do something like this. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and take a look now at the figure. And here is Captain America up close, and actually this head sculpt, maybe it's just the paint. I feel like this is a reused head sculpt, but for some reason it looks a little bit more like Chris Evans under there, so it's actually not too bad. It looks like we got a little splotchy with some of the paint there on the wing. The Cap A there looks like it came out okay though, so that's not bad. And we can see that we're doing some of that photo realism design again, or at least the paint technique used along the face for the flesh tones to get it to blend well. That wing looks like it came out a little bit better. So yeah, the head sculpt came out looking pretty good. Going down the rest of the figure though, we have the new, I've heard it called the Quantum suit. Sure, we'll go with that. Why not? I haven't been looking too much into Endgame spoilers because I don't want to look into Endgame spoilers, but looking at this, the only thing I will say is the trailer looks like it had it as a white suit, but instead we get this silver suit for the Quantum suit, which I guess whatever, it's not that big a deal, but if it does end up being a white suit, it would have been nice to get that. But we do get some pretty cool design. I love the Avengers logo up there. That came out looking good. And you can see we get some texture within the black pieces there. But the paint looks like it came out okay. The red lines, a little bit splotchy here and there, but nothing too bad. You got a lot of detail going on the back there. Very cool. On the hands, we do get this little guy there, which I'm just going to say I don't know what it is, so we're just going to leave it at that. And then going down, the leg sculpt doesn't really have a whole lot going on. It is still good, and it goes, matches with the suit, but there's just not a whole lot going on. You get a little bit of paint there at the bottom. Not a whole lot going on all the way down there. So, yeah, overall, still a really good-looking design, and, yeah, I like it. And here we can see the scale on Captain America coming in at about 6¼ inches tall, so not too bad. We have a head that can go all the way around side to side, bury his chin about that far, can look up about that far. You have shoulders that can come up, that's about it anyway. And then full rotation, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and it's just a little gummy. It feels like this arm is going to just pop out. Then we do have a rotation and hinge at each of the wrists. This one's a little stiff there, but that's all right. You do have an ab crunch that can go down that far, back that far, waist rotation, legs that can actually come apart pretty far. You have kick forward, very good, back not so much, upper thigh cut, double jointed knee, and then you do have a hinge and ankle pivot. And for just a little MCU evolution here, we have the Giant Man Wave MCU Captain America with the MCU Civil War 3-pack head sculpt with the new Captain America with the quantum suit. And finally, here is the entire wave standing next to each other. We have Nighthawk, Living Laser, Captain America, Ebony Maw, the Armored Thanos Build-A-Figure, Hercules, Ronin, and Citizen V. And this is actually a pretty big-looking group here when you get them all side by side, but all in all, not too bad of a wave. And that about does it for this review, everyone. And overall, I think it's going to be kind of interesting with some of the design choices that I think we're going to be getting for some Endgame figures. Given that they made the Target 2-pack with the additional head sculpts, and then you have the Captain America here using the same sculpt as the male body in that 2-pack, I'm almost thinking that they found a way to sort of get off with making multiple figures, so to speak, with just those head sculpts, and potentially sell quite a few just to have people want to complete that quantum suit set. So, I don't know, with that in mind, I think that's kind of a bummer that we're not going to get some more unique designs. But it was well executed. I mean, it is good paint. It's a good sculpt. It does look like that the colors don't quite match what we saw in the trailer, as I mentioned before, with the trailer having the white highlights as opposed to the silver of the suit here. But that could probably be overlooked. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool figure, and I think at least picking up one is still worth it just to have that representation. If you end up wanting to get, I think you need 2 of the 2-packs and then 2 of this Captain America to be able to utilize all the head sculpts between all of them. So, that might be a bit much for me. But anyway, as I said, that is it for the review. If you did like this review, please hit that like button. For more content just like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And aside from that, thanks for watching my video, and have a great day.